Right, ladies and gentlemen, first up, if you don't follow me on Instagram, well then you do not know that I bought a new camera and I'm actually filming with this. So the first thing you have to do is comment down in the comments below what you think of the new quality, because this is 4K and it's very, very cool. But ladies and gentlemen, the second thing I want to say is sorry if I did not post anything for the last couple of days. I actually arrived in my house here in the mountains and the Wi-Fi is not great, and I just wanted to take a couple of days off from screens and just relax. But I am back and there will be multiple videos back every week. But ladies and gentlemen, today the big question is, I received many comments asking if I could film a video on Mourinho's presentation press conference, seeing the fact that it's in Italian and you guys wanted some translation. So I'm gonna give you the three main points which Mourinho actually talked about in his first press conference as a Roma manager. But as always, before we get into this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We are actually 7 subscribers away from 600 subscribers, and it would mean the world to me if we can hit 600 subscribers by the end of this video. Also, please like this video, it supports me so much. And last chance, because the next video will be the Q&A. Hit the first link in the description below and ask me absolutely anything you want, because I will be filming a Q&A in a couple of days now. So it's the last chance to do it, because the next video, it will be the Q&A. Right, let's get into the video. So, let's break what Mourinho said, the most important things, in 3 steps. The first thing he said is actually that he will win something. And that is, I'd say, the second most important thing as a Roma fan. Because a club like this, now I read comments of my videos every day, and from what I understand, many of you guys got converted to Roma fans. Maybe it was me who converted you. That's great to know. But most likely it was the special one, Jose Mourinho. And you know, I'm a Roma fan and I've been following my team for the last 7 years, because before that I absolutely hated football. But in these 7 years I haven't seen one single Roma trophy. And this club, which arguably, definitely, is the first club of Italy's capital city, deserves more respect and deserves more trophies, deserves more glory and victory. And the best person to give this job at is Jose Mourinho. And that's what he said at the press conference. He said, I am going to win trophies. However, there is a negative part of this. And the negative part of this is obviously that it will take him time. So Roma fans watching this, do not expect Mourinho winning anything in his first year, because it just won't happen. It won't happen because these managers need time. You know, Mourinho, the last time he managed a team in the Serie A, he won a treble. But that was a long time ago, in 2010. 11 years have gone by and Mourinho hasn't managed any team in the Serie A. So he needs a bit of time to readapt himself. And he's playing with a completely different team. You know, in that Inter winning treble team, he had Maicon, Milito, he had Sneijder. He had all of these amazing players. Here at Roma, he doesn't have top class players. And that's why he needs time. Because first of all, the first step he needs to do is build the squad. When the squad is built, and it will take a lot of time because Roma is not a rich club. You know, us on Instagram, on YouTube, on social media, we're used to see pictures of PSG buying Sergio Ramos, buying Wijnaldum, buying Donnarumma. AS Roma is not like that. Dan Fredkin and Ryan Fredkin do have a lot of money, but a lot of that money, that's in my opinion a big factor of that is COVID. They just can't spend all of that money because they need that money to establish this team as well. So the first step is to build the squad, and Mourinho said it. He wants some very interesting players. He does want players, because without players, Mourinho's not going to win. And if Mourinho doesn't win, he'll get sacked. And if Mourinho gets sacked, Roma fans' enthusiasm will drop back again. So the players he wants up to now, obviously, he wants some top class players. And I've been reading that Mourinho wants Zuma, and that's a good defender despite the many injuries he has every time. Now, obviously, Mourinho wants some top-class players, and there have been voices of Marcelo, Real Madrid's left back, but it won't happen. You know, Mourinho wants some key players, so it will be curious to see who he buys. Now, official players which Roma actually bought are Rui Patricio, who is undergoing his medicals on Monday, and Xhaka is close. However, the match against France made him very, very prone to other clubs as well. But he is still close to Roma. Then obviously the next thing he said in his press conference is that Roma will need to sell some players. And there are a lot of players which Roma need to sell, which are useless to this team. And they're already in the dustbin collection. But the big surprises of actually Mourinho and what he actually said is that he will not be calling Pedro and Justin Kluivert for Roma's pre-season warm-up. And that's a big surprise, because we can remember that once after a Man United Ajax game, Mourinho went to Kluivert and he said that he will be his future star. And it's not going to happen because Mourinho did not call him. Pedro, I get it, he's not that young, and I would have done the same thing because he costs a lot of money, and not having him could mean that Roma could buy some young players as well. And then what he said, obviously, as I said before, is that he needs time to win. And the big problem in this city, the big problem at this club, is that Roma fans do not have patience. The 1 second a manager doesn't win a match, Roma fans go, this manager is so overrated, get him out of this team. And that is not the correct mentality, because we all know that Mourinho is the most expert of all of us, out of all of us. And if us Roma fans go like that, then nothing is going to happen, because we are not giving faith to Mourinho. And I can guarantee you, if Mourinho doesn't win the first 3 matches of the season, you will at least find a couple of comments or a couple of interviews of Roma fans saying that they do not want Mourinho anymore. And that is the wrong mentality. So Mourinho made this clear in his press conference. He needs time to win. And that is the key factor, because with time, you can get the players, and with the players, you can build a winning mentality squad. So, what do we expect? Will Mourinho actually win some trophies? It all depends on the transfer market and on the reaction which Mourinho has towards the fans. Because if Mourinho starts disagreeing with the fans and the fans start disagreeing with him, they start booing him, you know, the bond which is now built between the fans and Mourinho is gently going to collapse. And if that bond collapses, then the entire situation becomes a confusion. And confusions always mean that the team will end up in a crisis. And when a team ends up in a crisis, not every team is capable of getting back at the stage they were before. Unlike Jurgen Klopp, because Jurgen Klopp is more than a manager. He is a psychologist as well. You know, when Liverpool went bad, he ended up 3rd in the Premier League, which is absolutely amazing. So congrats to him. Mourinho needs to do the same at Roma. Not just a manager, but a psychologist at the same time. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this was a fairly quick video of the main points which Mourinho actually said. The most important points in my opinion. And obviously a Mourinho banter couldn't have not happened. A journalist actually said to Mourinho, he went like this. Well, Jose Mourinho, you know that you are capable of the fact that if you win something with this team in the next couple of years, all the kids which are going to be born in Rome from Italian families are going to be named Jose. And how do you feel about this? And he went, Giuseppe, which is the equivalent of Jose in Italian.
Qui a Roma i nuovi nati nel 2022 potrebbero chiamarsi praticamente, o si chiameranno tutti José. Come vive anche questa cosa?
Giuseppe.
Grazie.
So yeah, Mourinho banter couldn't have not happened, but ladies and gentlemen, comment down below in the comments what you think this press conference gave an impression to you. Did it convince you? Did it not convince you? Let me know. And also let me remind you that this is the last chance to click the first link in the description below, access a Google form and ask me absolutely anything you want, because I will be filming a Q&A in a bit. Actually, in a couple of days. And this is the last chance. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Up the Italy tonight against England. And yeah, we'll see how that ends. Simon out.